Is this back-to-back weeks where the minor league team of the season objective has been Hullet Gang? It has indeed. We had Chong last week and we've got Luis Gustavo this week. Saudi League team of the season is here. And honestly, the fact considering how easy this objective is, I think he looks phenomenal. Brazil as well. I know Saudi League might be pretty tough to link in because I doubt you'll be able to get that Al Nassr link with the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo. But Brazilian is pretty easy to link in. And the fact we've got a Hullet Gang card looks pretty damn good. Today, I'll run through all of these objectives, giving you guys my tips and tricks. Without further ado, lads, let's get into it as well. Make sure to check me out over on Twitch. Davis plays with 2 Z's. And without further ado, let's get into it. First of all, we've got Goal Hunter, which has scored 6 goals using players from Brazil in squad battles on at least semi-pro difficulty. You can do it in rivals and champs as well. Now, if you have got someone like a Jairzinho or a really good Brazilian player in your team, Pelé, Kaká maybe, Foot Birthday Rivaldo, something along those lines, then you could just simply get it done by playing rivals and foot champs. That's the beauty about these objectives, the minor league objectives, is often you can complete most of them without even trying. But depending on the circumstances of your team, if you've already got some Brazilian attackers, then you can get that done. If not, you'll want to look for just some cheap gold rare players, and you could smash this out in a singular squad battles game, like maybe a Brazilian gold rare, Gabriel Jesus, something like that, alright? Assistance needed is assist 3 goals using through balls, and once again, squad battles on at least semi-pro, rivals, or foot champions. Now, a through ball assist here is a little bit of a tutorial if you're not too sure. To perform a through ball assist, all you have to do is press triangle on the PlayStation. If you are on Xbox, then it would be Y, and all you gotta do is do the rest with the person you pass to and hope you score. And we have got score and assist using midfielders in 3 separate squad battle matches on at least semi-pro or rivals and foot champs. And once again, score and assist using midfielders, like we've had in the past, people do get confused. Whether they mean, do you have to score and assist using a singular midfielder? For example, if you've got an FYI, a midfielder is a cam, centre mid, CDM, right mid, or a left mid. Essentially, they have to have an M on their card, right? That's a little bit of a good rule of thumb to go by. Now, there is also confusion when it comes to, do you have to score and assist with the same midfielder? For example, I've got a Joshua Kimmich is currently my midfielder, kind of in the number 8 role right now. Do I have to score with Kimmich and then assist with Kimmich, or can it be with separate midfielders? And the answer is, it says using midfielders, not using a midfielder. So you can say assist with Patrick Vieira, who's my other centre mid, and I could assist Kimmich with Vieira, score the goal with Kimmich, and that is going to be one goal sequence, and that will be a score and assist using midfielder. I assisted with a midfielder, I scored with a midfielder. It does not have to be with the same player, if that makes sense. Lastly, we've got win 6 squad battle matches on at least semi-pro, on you know, squad battles or rivals foot champs, while having at least one, only one. Nice, usually it's at least 3. So they have made this incredibly easy, lads. You just need at least one Saudi League player in your starting 11. Now, for the quote-unquote squad builder, and I know everyone's team will be looking different, but this is how my team is looking right now. Now, as for the Brazilian, I have got no Brazilians. I've got a Martinelli, Jairzinho on the bench. So if I was to, want to get this objective done, I could simply just sub Jairzinho on, or not sub him on, sorry, just bring him on, play a squad battles game, and try get those Brazilian assists. And obviously, whilst you're in that squad battles game, you could also try and get the through ball assist, score an assist with a midfielder, and obviously just chip away. You want to get a Saudi League player as well. Now, if you don't, obviously, there's probably going to be some team of the season, Saudi team of the seasons for 20-25k, but the Saudi League right here is ROSHN Saudi League. You can just search your club, and even if it's a relatively poor player, you can simply start him and then just sub him off straight away. I mean, for example, we've got if we were to try get the Brazilian goals in a singular match, we could go for him because he's Brazilian, but you know what, screw it, let's just go for a goalkeeper. I mean, it's not too convincing, but you could have a goalkeeper just there, chuck your main goalkeeper on the bench, and as soon as you go into the game, you could simply just sub off your goalkeeper. As long as you go into the game with your Saudi League players starting, it will count all good. It is as simple as that, lads. And as I said, when it does come to squad battles, if you do want to do a squad battles match to get the Brazilian goals or something along those lines, you'll simply just want to choose the worst squad in each selection. We've got an 81 rated squad here with only 0 chemistry, so we can choose semi-pro on this one, and we should have no issues at all trying to get all of the Brazilian goals that are required. A pretty straightforward objective for today, but nonetheless, for the recap, we've got score 6 goals using Brazilian players. Obviously, with this one, if you've got a Brazilian player already, perfect, you'll get that done just simply by playing. But if not, you may want to pick up a cheap Brazilian. As I said, someone like Gabriel Jesus, go into a squad battles game on semi-pro, play a poor squad battles team, and just try go ham with your Brazilian player. Assist 3 goals using through balls. Obviously, you can get them done in that singular squad battles game as well. Score and assist using a midfielder. Does not have to be with the same midfielder. You can get it done in one goal sequence by assisting with a midfielder, then scoring with a midfielder from that assist. You have to do that in 3 separate matches, and whilst you're doing it, you just have to have at least one Saudi League player in your starting 11, which you can just go into the game with that singular Saudi League player starting, and then sub him off straight away. I went for a goalkeeper because personally a goalkeeper on 3 chem versus 0 chem, I mean goalkeepers are goalkeepers, right? So it's not too big of a deal either way, and it will probably not be the difference between you winning or losing, unless it's like a 5'3" bronze goalkeeper or something like that, then you'll be fine. And it doesn't have to be a goalkeeper. You could put a right back and then sub on your right back straight away. I'm just using a goalkeeper because I just happen to have like a goalkeeper, right? It really doesn't matter what position because you'll be subbing them off anyway. Any further questions, make sure to let me know down below as always. And it's been your boy Davis, and I'll see you guys later. Enjoy your Luis Gustavo, and as always, happy grinding. Until the next one, peace out.